Hey guys, Ben here, and today we have a brand new video which will be actually ranking the SG12 versus the MOG12. Now, it has been about 6-7 months since our last gun comparison, so needless to say, we are more than past due for one, and here it is. Anyways, the ranking system is the same as it used to be, but in case you're new and you haven't watched any of my gun comparisons yet, it will be ranking them both in zombies, both in Blackout, and then both in multiplayer. Now, those are three categories. So let's say one wins two, that one would be the ultimate winner of the gun comparison. In case you are looking just for which one wins zombies, which one wins Blackout, and which one wins multiplayer, the timestamps for my final decision for all three will be down in the description. But anyways, if you guys want to check me out on Twitter and on Twitch, the link for both of those will be in the description. It would help me out a lot in case you guys like those live streams. Twitch is definitely the place, and I always update my Twitter with new information and just kind of random stuff about the channel. So if you guys want to follow me on both those, that'd be awesome. If you guys also want to help me hit 100 subscribers, we are so close, and it would really mean a lot. I'm gonna get a new microphone once we do hit 100 subscribers, so if you guys want to help me out and get there, that would be absolutely amazing. But anyways, comment your thoughts on what you think is going to win right now, and without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so starting off with the MOG12 in zombies, the first thing I noticed was that the MOG12 it's kind of trash versus the zombies like themselves. Now, against bosses, it has to be one of the best guns, like Gladiators, Brawlers, Blightfathers, the Stokers on Voyage, Brutus. It is an absolutely amazing gun once it's pack-a-punched, and really once it's pack-a-punched, the power is really, really good. The pack-a-punch upgrade isn't really better than you would expect it to be, or worse than you'd expect it to be, kind of like on par for the course. Ammo amounts are actually really, really good, and the fact that it's a wall weapon means that you can just get your ammo back easily in case you need it. Now, even if you already have a pack punch and it's 4,500, at that point you should easily have enough points to just go and grab more ammo for this thing, which is why I really like it. It will pretty much never run out of ammo as long as you don't. You could also use Cashback, Alchemical, which are both elixirs to keep your ammo flowing, but really you're not going to run out of ammo often, and oftentimes you'll get a gladiator or dog, depending on what map you're playing, round every 5-6 rounds, and this gun has enough ammo to easily hold you through that. Now, it doesn't really need attachments to be amazing in this game mode, but the long or extended barrel and rapid fire make this gun absolutely crazy, because when you have long barrel or extended barrel, it's really, really good at hitting the zombies from a long range, and then rapid fire obviously is going to make it shoot faster. Now, it actually doesn't have a bad reload time once it's pack-punched either, because it doesn't load one slug in at a time, it loads like 4, which really is much, much more efficient and makes the gun a lot better as a whole. Now, that's pretty much it for the zombies. We're going to move on to the multiplayer. Okay, so just a quick thing to note is that these games for both the SG12 and MOG were played in core. Just letting you know, they're not 2 hits on hardcore, because that would be awful. But anyways, it is a 2-shot kill, and I would say it kind of needs attachments to even be relevant. Really, like, I know it sounds weird, but honestly, this thing's awful without attachments. It needs rapid fire, needs extended barrel, and if it doesn't have it, then it's awful. Now, in hardcore, both these guns are going to be a 1-shot kill, so I mean, you can't play hardcore and figure out which gun's better, because both of them are going to one-hit. So the power which the MOG has is obviously going to get degraded, and you're just going to think the SG12 is better. Now, overall, the rapid fire really doesn't make it shoot fast enough to be a dominant gun, and if you miss, you are going to die to the person, because it's a 2-hit kill most times unless they're already damaged, which is rare in core, because after you get shot in a fight, if you're not dead, you can heal yourself back up. So it's a 2-shot kill at least, and if you end up missing a shot, there's just too much close quarters. You're going to be close to the people, so their guns are obviously going to be a lot better since they're going to be close range. So like SMG close range and an SMG at a distance, obviously different. They're going to be close range, so you need to hit both shots. If you hit them in the head, you could insta-kill them, so you have to aim for the head with this thing. But overall, just not a good gun, because it's not powerful enough, really. in a core game mode, and it doesn't shoot fast enough either. So like it would be decent if it could one hit people, because still you miss, you're gonna die, but that would be like most other guns where you miss, you're gonna die. Overall, it's just not a great gun in core. Hardcore, obviously it is because it's a one-shot kill, but overall in core, just not really a fantastic gun, due to the fact that you can't one-shot people. Alright, so now we have the MOG 12 in Blackout. Now this is not actually a horrible gun. In fact, I kind of liked using it, and it's pretty good in the close quarters too. But it isn't a one-shot kill, which was one of my problems with it. It really needs attachments like extended barrel and rapid fire, like it does in the other game modes actually. And if you have it, this gun could be really, really good. Now, overall, it's a pump action, obviously, and still in this game mode, I find it to not be strong enough. It's still a two-shot kill, two-shot down, depending on what you're playing. And I think missing a shot against a decent player is pretty much going to kill you. Now, close range, it's actually really, really good, as you would expect the shotgun to be. But pretty much past there, and even like across a room, if you don't have the extended barrel, you're probably not going to be able to hit them, and you're probably going to end up dying. So overall, it's not a bad gun close range, but it has absolutely no range, and 4 shots in a game like Blackout really can seem to not be enough. Alright, so now we are moving on to the SG12 in zombies. Now, the SG12 is pretty good, not gonna lie, and it has a fast fire rate and powerful shots, and it's great at killing zombies. Pretty good against bosses too, which, like gladiators, brawlers, all that, heavy zombies, mini bosses, actual bosses, pretty good with everything. And really, its problem is the fact that it's 1, a box weapon, and 2, runs low on ammo very, very fast. Now this is an automatic shotgun, so I'm not really sure if you thought it would keep ammo, but overall just not a great ammo gun. It's really, really struggled, and the fact that it's out of the box means you can't go buy buy ammo off the wall for it, which is again a problem, because with the MOG 12 you can do that, with the SG12 you can't. Now overall at killing zombies much better than the MOG 12, but the lack of ammo makes it a little bit difficult to use, but if you have it, it's really, really good. If you use your ammo correctly, you may end up getting through that many rounds with it, but really it's not a great power weapon like the MOG 12 is, and it doesn't have enough ammo to be a like primary weapon, as I call them, where it's the first resort you have, where like you're training around with it and that's the gun you have out. It doesn't really have enough ammo to be doing that, so yeah. Alright, so moving on to the SG12 in multiplayer, it's not a super strong gun, but really as a fully automatic shotgun, I don't think you can actually be expecting it to be a super powerful gun. Now, the range is horrible without the extended barrel, but really you could say the same about the MOG. Both of them, they're shotguns, they're not really supposed to be shooting long range. Now this one is a fast fire rate at close range, and it's pretty much going to be going up against SMGs the whole time, and it seems to get outmatched by them a lot. Now, if you're playing against bad to mediocre players, this gun will absolutely rampage them, and I mean, at close quarters, this is very, very deadly, because you just get a ton of shots off in a short amount of time. Now, the 6 shots per magazine isn't really bad, but it's not great either. You can miss a few shots and still potentially kill them. I'd say you can miss 1 to 2 and comfortably kill them, and if you get 3 good shots on, you could miss 3 shots. The problem is getting off 6 shots before you end up dying. So again, accuracy is key with both these guns. Accuracy is key with every single one of these guns, but with shotguns, I feel especially that is key. Now, close quarters is still a very, very good gun. I like using it close quarters, but overall, not a bad gun in multiplayer, but I feel like the small magazine is a bit of an issue. The fact that you only have 6 shots can sometimes actually end up killing you, because if you need to reload the thing in the middle of a fight, you're dead. It's over. You need to kill him in 6 shots, or else you're gonna die. So it's not bad, but it's not one of my first choices either. SMGs oftentimes will get the better of it, which really makes it a difficult gun to choose, but I mean, it's overall pretty decent. Alright, so now for the SG12 and Blackout. Now it's not bad close range, actually. It's pretty good. And it takes multiple hits to kill like you need to be expecting it to, unless they're at super low health for whatever reason, but you can never anticipate somebody's going to be at super low health in a game. But overall, it's got good enough ammo, I think. And the fast fire rate makes that multiple hit thing not really that much of a problem. It's going to take probably 2 to 3 hits if they don't have armor. If they do have armor, it might take more than a magazine, which is actually a rather large problem with the fact that it really needs more than a mag to kill somebody with armor unless you're hitting them in the head. Now, reloading obviously is probably going to end up killing you with a shotgun, but because you're going to need to be close range to be killing them, and if you need to be close range reloading a gun, that is obviously not going to be very helpful, and you're probably going to end up dying. So the armor is a problem, but the armor is also a problem for the MOG 12. Armor is just pretty difficult to take out with a shotgun, so that's pretty much on par for the course for these shotguns, is the fact that armor is pretty much, just know that going into Blackout, if they have level 3 armor, you're not going to end up killing them with a shotgun, because at least with level 1 or 2 armor, you can shoot them in the head and take them out, but if they have level 3 armor, you're probably not going to do it. So, anyways, let's move into the conclusion now. Alright, so we're going to start this conclusion off with the zombies. Now, the winner in zombies is going to be the MOG 12, which is going to make this right away 1-0, the MOG 12 leads. Now, the SG12 has two main concerns in my opinion. One, the fact that the ammo is rather scarce, and two, the fact that it's a box weapon. Now, that is really a concern for ammo, since you cannot buy ammo off the wall like you can with the MOG 12. So if you do run out of ammo, you need to wait for a max ammo. You can't go get yourself more ammo. So this gun is really, really good. Potentially better than the MOG, because it can actually kill zombies better. I think the MOG is better versus bosses, because the MOG is absolutely devastating to bosses. But overall, just the fact that the SG12 is a box weapon, you can't get the ammo for it. Now, the MOG 12, it does struggle versus normal zombies, so you shouldn't be using it there. But as a MOG 12, really, you should not be using it there, regardless. It's not a gun where you should be going around trying to kill zombies. It's a gun if you have it, you're using it to kill bosses, not zombies. So it works very, very well, and it's very, very efficient for what you should be using it for. The SG12 doesn't really have a place in your lineup. Maybe as a third weapon, as kind of like a wild card, but that would mean wasting one of your perk slots with Mule Kick, and obviously that is just not going to be something you're going to want to do, is waste one of your perk slots with Mule Kick. So overall, zombies, the clear winner here seems to be the MOG 12, just due to the fact that you can't rely on the SG12. You can't really like game plan with the SG12, because it took me 83 box hits, 83 or 84 box hits to get the SG12, just to get the gameplay with it, which shows you can't really go in there and game plan for it. But for the MOG 12, all I had to do was open one door and then go up to the wall and buy the MOG. So that one was really easy to get, while the SG12 is unreliable, since you can't count on getting it. Alright, so moving on into multiplayer now. This one's probably the largest landslide, really, because there really is no contrast here. The SG12 wins this one rather easily. Now, I'm actually going to rephrase that and say the MOG 12 loses this one rather easily. The SG12 really won by default here because its opponent never actually showed up. The MOG 12 in multiplayer, I don't know if maybe I was doing something wrong or something, but that literally seems, in my notes when I was playing, I write down notes to see like what I'm thinking while I'm actually playing for these gun comparisons, and I wrote not a viable weapon, which just, it clearly should show exactly what it means. Anyways, the SG12, yes, it has a small magazine size, but the MOG 12 actually has a smaller one, and that is obviously bad. The reload time for the MOG 12 is also awful. You can't miss a shot with the MOG 12 and expect to kill somebody. 2-shot kill, so even if you don't miss a shot, you're probably not going to kill them anyways. Shall I go on? It's really not as much the SG12 winning this round as the MOG 12 losing this round. So I would almost, instead of making it 1-1 right now, I would just put it as 0-0. because that 1 point that the MOG earned for zombies, it just lost it in the multiplayer section. It is awful. It's atrocious. Now in hardcore, both of them are obviously good because you just need to hit somebody. But we're talking core here, because hardcore, pretty much everything's a one-shot kill. So in core, the MOG 12 not usable. Even in hardcore, I would suggest using the SG12 due to the faster fire rate, so you'll be able to get more shots off quickly, and it'll still be a one-shot kill. But anyways, now we're moving into Blackout. So the winner in Blackout and the overall winner of this comparison is going to be the MOG 12. Now, overall, the MOG 12 is actually a very, very good gun. And the main problem I have with the SG12 and the reason it lost is the fact that it struggles with armor so much. Now, with the SG12, you find yourself in fights, and if they have armor, you're going to use up your whole magazine to take out the armor, which means once you actually have the armor off, he would already have been shooting you for a while, and you're pretty much dead. Now, if they don't have armor, both of these guns are great, so you can't really give an advantage to the SG12 overall, because both of them are both going to kill somebody without armor at close range. They're both amazing guns here. It's weird because both of them are bad in multiplayer for core, but both of them are actually pretty good in Blackout. Overall though, the MOG 12 will end up taking this. It does have more power, making it a two-shot kill, but in Blackout you're not going to, it just seems like people just don't kill you as well, I guess, in Blackout. Maybe it's the fact that you can have more health. Could be a lot of things, or the fact that it's a more ranged game. But the MOG 12 overall, really, really powerful gun in Blackout, and overall is going to take this gun comparison by a score of 2-1, or as I'm saying, 1-0. Since the MOG 12 was the decider of every round, it won 2, lost 1. So overall, the MOG 12 is the better gun. And if you guys disagree with that, you guys want to comment down below that you do. Thank you so much for watching if you're still watching at this point. Remember, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much. If you want to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, that'd be absolutely amazing. Or comment any new gun comparisons you want me to make. I'll get working on them right away, because I could always use new gun comparisons to make to see what you guys want to see compared, because what I want to see compared could be different from what you guys are looking for. So obviously, if you want to check me out on Twitch, the link is still in the description for that. In case you like live streams, that's the place to be for my live streams. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.